loss on December 2nd and then go into the West Coast Conference. I want to know, what's the deal? Were they not able to schedule a game against the Celtics and the Lakers?
Getting ready for what they hope is coming in March and April. High expectations for the Zags based off of where they've been in the postseason under Mark's view.
As long as they keep the lead, they're going to allow Drew Timme to sit and preserve that last foul.
Malachi Smith gets it done, and now the lead up to 3 for Gonzaga. They led only 3-2 in the first half. It was a battle the rest of the way in the first. They trailed by only 5 at halftime. And now they're up by 3. Watson having all kinds of success. Already has a double-double and comes up with that steal.
Typically, a 3-point lead and the ball doesn't seem like a big deal, but in this one, where points are so hard to come by, there's no doubt this is a crucial possession. If they make this a 2-possession game, that really gives them a massive advantage.
Nolan Hickman to Timme, back in the game with those 4 fouls. Third bucket of this second half. Largest lead for the Zags at 5. Well, Baylor hasn't spent much time coming from behind here tonight. Going to hit the 3-minute mark with a deficit. Good look inside. Caleb Lewis had the ball. He hit it off against the underside of the backboard.
Yeah, mid-range game is here for Drew Timme. Pick and roll, beautiful delivery. The double team is not coming. He does really good job here. Do you see down low? He threw the hip into Lohner, and then Lohner just basically shot it off the bottom of the backboard. Big possession here in the full court pressure by the Bears.
Timme's made his last 3 shots. And not much press right there. 5-point lead now for Gonzaga. 3 minutes, their largest lead of the night. Zags coming off a win Sunday against Xavier. Baylor trying to respond to a 26-point loss to Marquette. In and out, Flo Thamba with the board. Baylor with a chance to chip away at that 5-point lead. LJ Cryer working on Hickman. They don't want Flo Thamba with the ball up top. Leading score, 18 points, Keontae George. Rebound, Timme.
Well, these are trips where you take your time. You want to run 15 to 20 seconds of dummy offense, and then you get into what you want. And I have a feeling they want to try to get a touch for Timme inside. Not as a scorer, but as a facilitator.
Hickman, free throw line extended out to Malachi Smith. Shot clock now down to 6. Timme, Hickman, 3 to shoot. In trouble. And Flo Thamba had the ball, and now he comes up with it. So inside of 2 minutes now. Adam Flagler has had a quiet evening for Baylor. Averaging 18 points per game. Working on Watson. Tough defense. Another rebound. Watson. Malachi Smith up ahead. No shot. 16 for Smith. Flagler answers with a 3.
It looked like Flo Thamba got hit. He seems dizzy. That should have been a foul.
Both teams shooting it just well enough. For Gonzaga, the leading scoring team in the nation the last 4 seasons. Scott Drew's defense, just as he pleaded with them to do, playing much better than they did on Tuesday night.
Last trip, it was Coke and full court pressure. This is a little bit more real.
A 125 and counting, 4-point deficit. Baylor needing an excellent defensive possession. Nolan Hickman all the way in. Wild shot, and Thamba with a rebound. Keontae George trying to open in the corner. 18 points leading score. That's Flagler. Back-to-back threes. And we have a 1-point game.
Gonzaga had been cautious on offense. Forget that. Now they need buckets.
Flagler came into the game making more than half of his 3-point shots. He's hit 2 in a row. And just like that, it's a 1-point game again. Thamba up top on Hickman.
They got a mismatch inside. Timmy guarded by Flagler. 5 seconds to shoot. Looking Timmy's way. Watson to Bolton. 2 to shoot. Outstanding defense by Baylor.
Now, all of a sudden, Gonzaga had a 4-point lead. Big shot. Baylor has an opportunity against an extended defense to try to drive and get to the hole. Don't settle for a contested 3.
Baylor down 1 inside of 30 seconds now. 3-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Flagler back-to-back threes, guarded by Bolton. Could he do it 3 times? Not close. Bridges with a rebound, and he was pushed from behind.
It looked to me like Rasir Bolton pushed him down low. That should be
there. He was not close to the action. Okay, the 5th foul against Drew Timme stands. He's on the bench. Ben Gregg checks in. 80% free throw shooter coming in. 2 for 2 tonight. Jalen Bridges knocks down the first, and we're all tied. Baylor led most of the first half, and they spent the second half either holding off. Gonzaga's second one gets the bounce, or trying to maintain a small lead. Baylor 8-0 run in the last minute and 15 seconds.
So Gonzaga has 2 timeouts, and Mark Few just used that review as a timeout as well. So his team should be well schooled in what he wants. I'd like to see something to the rim, kick out for an open shot, and Mark Few wants to talk about it.
Gonzaga fought so hard to come back into this one. Mark Few wants to talk about it with his side, trailing 64-63. So any kind of foul will send, Baylor has committed 8. So any kind of foul, 1-and-1, unless it's a shooting opportunity. So here we go. Baylor leading by 1, 12.6 seconds left. Bolton, the man you just talked about, with it. Adam Flagler guarding him. 6 seconds to shoot. Ball knocked away. Dale Bonner leads this team in steals. He thought it went off of Hickman. And we'll take another look. Expect high pressure here from the Zags. Jalen Bridges, transfer from West Virginia, bringing it in. As you mentioned, Tim, the guards are all in there for Baylor.
You can see Keontae George wants this.
Bridges looking, can't find anybody. Ball goes out of bounds right in front of us right here. And it'll come back to Gonzaga.
It looked like Keontae George was pushed from behind.
Take a look here. Bridges struggled. Looked like he wanted to call timeout, but then he inbounded anyway, and it's off of Keontae George. I don't think it touched Nolan Hickman there. Pardon me, Nolan Watson.
4.6 seconds to go. Catch, get down, launch a shot as quick as you can.
Gonzaga scoreless, the last 1:35, 3 seconds to shoot. Rasir Bolton off the top of the backboard, and that's how it ends, with Baylor defense coming through in the final seconds. Bears hold on to win by 1.